Hello, hello there, my crafty friends. It is Candy here from sweetstamper.com, and I'm here today for Teach Me Tuesday, and this is my spooky Facebook Live this week. So it's gonna be all about Halloween today. Hi, Melissa. And I'm gonna teach you how to make an adorable, tiny, tiny little treat box. Hey, Jackie. And using some of the new Halloween products. Hi, Susan. I'm actually going to be using a sweet that's called Cute Halloween. Hi, Jeanette. And Cute Halloween is right up my alley. I do not care for spooky Halloween, but I like Cute Halloween. I'm actually a Halloween baby and grew up trick-or-treating on my birthday. Hi, Terry. I'm glad you're here. So I have, I'm hoping they'll come through. Hi, Barb and Vivian, welcome. I have these adorable little black cat earrings. And my friend Terry Lynn, who's often on here, she's actually a part of my team as well. She gave me these. She flew in for my weekend retreat. I do these several times a year, and she was here for the summer retreat. She actually lives up in the St. Louis area. Hi, Velma and Marcia. We got a good crowd today already. And Terry Lynn brought me these adorable earrings. So I thought, well, today it's going to be my spooky Halloween Facebook Live. And I thought I would wear these little earrings and as part of my kind of Halloween outfit. Hi, Twyla. I'm glad you're here. So without further ado, because I have a fair little bit to cover with you, and as per usual, I am stamping on the fly. I usually don't... I won't say I don't know what the heck I'm doing when I start. I have a little bit of an idea, but rarely do I produce what I'm producing with y'all ahead of time. So let's see where we're going to get with these cute Halloween products, and we're going to make a tiny little treat holder. Hi, Linda. Here we go. Close your eyes and then open them again, and hopefully you can see this adorable paper from the mini catalog. This again is the Cute Halloween Suite. I've got to pull you up on my computer so that I can see what you are seeing and make sure that I am in camera range. And of course, Facebook is not giving me anything. Let's see. You know, Facebook can be so, we do have a love-hate relationship with technology. I say we, it might be the royal we. I'm saying that for myself. I don't know about y'all, but I think we all love it when it works great. And we get pretty frustrated when it doesn't. So let's see. I think Facebook is trying to like notify me of something. Ah, finally. Okay, here we go. Okay, oh, we are. Okay, I'm actually in good camera range. Okay, we're in good shape. So this is an adorable, adorable suite, and let me show you a couple of things about the way it's laid out in the catalog, because I've been using all Celebration products ever since Celebration went live at the beginning of August for all of my Facebook Lives. Well, today I'm going a little bit off script because I'm not going to be using Celebration products per se. However, if you order this suite, you would get a free Celebration product. And I wanted to just kind of alert you to something that you may or may not be aware of with the way that our suites are laid out. So a suite is a whole selection of products in one, that all work together. And there is a one price for the suite collection. And that gives you one of every item in the suite. Now, people sometimes get confused about the suite number and what you get with it as opposed to the bundle. So when you get the suite, and it will tell you, you get one of all of these items in the suite. It's not cheaper when you buy the suite per se. Now, you do get the bundle price. And when Stampin' Up! Gives us a bundle, and in this case, Cutest Halloween has a bundle right over here. So you can buy the stamp set for $17 and not get the punch. or you can get just the punch for $18. If you buy them together and you use this separate number, you can get a bundle price. Instead of being $35, which is what they would be together, you get 10% off. So it ends up being $31.50. That price is carried into the suite, but that means that you also get a package of these cute little tombstone treat boxes. These little stars are really fun to play with, and they go with so much more than just Halloween. This ribbon, again, goes beyond Halloween. And then the paper as well. Many of the sides are specific to Halloween, but some of them will go even into birthdays and things. So just a clarification, and the suite, if you buy one of everything in the suite, it's $67.50. Which means you get a free celebration item, a level 1 celebration item, because it's one with every $50 that you spend. If you wanted to bring that down a little closer to $50, you could take the tombstone treat boxes out and get one of everything else, and it would just be $57.50. And again, you would get a free celebration item. So just a little bit of instruction on the difference between a suite and a bundle and the way that the pricing works on those things. Now, you'll see that I have my Simply Scored out today. And that is because when I'm doing a lot of scoring on boxes and things, I actually prefer this to my paper trimmer. And I'll show you why. Let me bring this down just a little bit more. Let me see. Is that gonna try to show you my little, there we go. Okay. Oh, I see now which way I'm going in my camera. Hey, Simone, I'm glad you're here. So when you get your Simply Scored trimmer, it is purely for scoring. So you can't cut with this, but it is absolutely fabulous for scoring. And of course, you just have to do like this rather than lifting your arm up and repositioning. So you can just, have your paper here and score away. Now, what I'm going to do is, I don't think I cut this ahead. Let me just show you a little bit of this paper. This pack is pretty well loved. You can see this paper has adorable images, and I'll show you. This is probably my favorite piece. I mean, look at the little bats hanging upside down and the little Dracula bat. They're just adorable. And I love the addition of pink. I think it makes it look, again, it's cute Halloween. It makes it look really fresh. This piece, this side here, is just kind of a worn black. So that's really versatile. I was actually going to use this piece today that just has a bunch of dots. That could be used for, birthday or anything. That's very specifically Halloween. You can add some color to this or leave them black and white. This piece is another super cute. I love the little jack-o'-lanterns and the kitties, super cute. And then again, you've got your black and white. So you can see where, particularly if you were doing masculine cards, I mean, look at there. You've got some great options. This is another super cute one. I grew up watching Casper the Friendly Ghost, a little cartoon, and this reminds me of that. Just super cute little ghost images. And then lots of booze on the back. Let's see. What else do I have here that I haven't shown you? Oh, just black and white dots. This is a really nice one. And this dot, as well as, where'd it go? This one I'm going to use today. I like these because they're not like perfect circles. They're like hand-drawn dots, which is really nice. And then on the other side, you've got that orange and black. Again, very, very Halloween to me. Orange and black stripes is definitely Halloween. Now this one has cute skulls. I do have to say they're cute with a little bird on top. We were having a little bit of a discussion on my team Facebook group. We do a lot of team creative challenges and stuff, and Jennifer, one of my team members, had made something with this piece of paper, and I said, oh, that's a super cute project with my least favorite Halloween image. Skulls are not my favorite. And she said the skulls are her favorite Halloween image. So, you get to learn things about each other when you're weighing in on these things. So super cute with the skulls. And then the other side, again, look at there. You've got just that basic gray and white stripe. Again, more of a hand penned stripe as opposed to like a graphic perfect stripe. Really nice, very versatile. Now I think, oh, I've got one more here. This is another page I really like because it has that pink in it. Again, very much like you could do this for a birthday or anything. And then this, again, just kind of squiggles, black and white squiggles. You could do that for any time of year. So I think that that is all of the patterns, and none of them are cut to what I need. So let me grab my little chopper real quick, and we'll get to making this little tiny little treat holder that I wanted to make with you today. Let me grab my trimmer. So this uses a 6x3 piece of designer series paper, and I'm actually going to make, I can get 2 out of this one. Now I may only make 1, but I wanted to show you that if you want to make a bunch of little treat holders, this is the box for you. It doesn't take very much in the way of supplies. You can get 2 out of this one. Maybe I'll make 1 of each side. And it also doesn't take very much adhesive. And it only holds a little bit of candy. And so that is also easy on your pocketbook. It's also easy on your waistline and easy on your teeth. So if you're new here, you may be discovering that I have a passion for healthy living. And so I can't have chocolate in my studio because it just gets eaten. So I have a little bit of hard candy up here for things like this, but that's about it because, yeah, I don't need to eat very much chocolate. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to score, and I already have my little markers here, and that's one of the beauties of using the Simply Scored board. I think this is a great investment. I think it's $30. I've had mine for years, like probably 10 years. And you won't wear it out, and if you do a lot of scoring, it is the bomb. Okay, so I'm going to, at 1 3/8, I'm going to go to 2 3/4. I'm going to go to 4 1/8, and I'm going to go to 5 1/2. Now I will write these out for you. Let me show you real quick before I turn this over. You also, on your Simply Scored, you have a stylus. And it has a thin tip and it has a fatter tip. The fatter tip is to use with your designer series paper because this thin tip will sometimes, because this is thinner paper, it will kind of slice into your paper. So this is for scoring cardstock because cardstock is much heavier and you need that to score it. Where your fatter end is for scoring your designer series paper. Now this I'm going just at 1 inch. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well because I might as well just go ahead and make 2 of these while I have this out. And then we can see kind of see how these look in 2 different patterns. Okay, so we have another Halloween fan. Marcia is happy. I'm doing Halloween today. Grab my, like I said, I've been trying to get back into work mode like most of you. You know, here in the U.S., yesterday was Labor Day, which means it is a federal holiday, and most of us did not work. I confess to working many a Labor Day, but yesterday we took the second half of the day off, and we are classic movie lovers. And so we did kind of a movie marathon with Humphrey Bogart was in one of the films we watched. We were doing Alfred Hitchcock. So we did 2 Hitchcock films, and we finished up with they were all classics, Casablanca. Now I am scoring, I've already scored, so I'm going to fold on all of my score lines. And this will help your little treat box to have really nice, it will stand up nicely for you. And that is something that you want. So I've done this one where the polka dots will be on the outside. This one, I'm going to do the candy to be on the outside. And I'm going to do a little something before I put this one together because I think I'm going to color some of this candy. Let's see. I know you can do this because I can look at that and see the black and white, but I will tell you that I haven't tried it yet. So I think we'll just try it on camera. I do like to live a little dangerously when it comes to these things. Okay, so I have these two done. Now, you do have to do a little bit of cutting, but hardly any, and hardly any adhesive. So this is how these go together really, really fast. I am going to use my Seal Plus. It is a great one to use when you're making boxes. And I'm going to nip out that little tiny rectangle. So I'm going to cut that out. I don't need that. It's the only thing I'm going to cut out. And then these score lines, I'm going to cut them right up to the little intersection. That's it. That's all I have to do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles, and I cut out the little teeny tiny rectangle. Let me just see if I can trim that down just a little bit more. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Let's see. It's a little bit harder to see it on this super busy paper. Wow. Let's see, where am I? Okay, there I am. So let's cut that one out, and it's actually easier to cut it on this polka dotted side because when I look at all that black and white candy, whoo, that's like India eye string. And it kind of messes with my eyes. Let me make sure I got that fully cut out. Okay. So this, you're going to think this is the most adorable little box. I think you're going to love it. And you know, I think for time's sake, I won't even mess with doing that. I won't even mess with putting color on it. So now I have this little flap right here, and that's where I'm going to put my adhesive. Just a little bit right there. And I am using, again, this is my Seal Plus, so it's super strong. And then what I like to do is fold this down like so, and then fold it in on itself. So that has made a little tiny box. I'm going to do the same thing here, and let's take that, get rid of that. I didn't want that excess adhesive on there, and that is going to go like so. Make sure I'm lined up. Yep, lined up pretty good. Pretty good. Now, oh, I got a little bit of an overhang there, and this is Seal Plus. If you move quickly, yep, I'm moving quickly, you can kind of mess with that. Might be that I cut it just a little bit off. That's better. Still hanging just a little bit, which is going to bug me. Ay, ay, ay. See, look at that. I don't like that. Let's just trim it. Let's just trim it. Don't want to go into, this is a little dangerous because I don't want to go into the fold line because it'll, okay, that's going to make me happier. Okay, now the only other thing I need is a wee bit of adhesive on one of these rectangles. Let's just do it like so. So let's go here, 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 and there, and that is going to seal up my little box. Let's see. We'll seal on 2. Make sure it's really good and closed. And then one of the things I like to do when I create a little box like this is take the end of my bone folder and just really, really press that down. And that makes sure that my adhesive is really holding in place. Now look at how tiny this is. You see how tiny my little box is? Now let's come over here and let's close this one up as well. And we did better when I did adhesive on 2 of these. So let's start with 1. And hello, hello, Karan. I'm glad you are here with us. We're making little tiny, tiny little Halloween treat boxes. And that is going to be just enough for a little tiny bit, a little sweet something, you know. It is supposed to be a treat, not something that we, you know, have 2 pounds of candy to eat at one time and get sick. Okay, so there are my two little adorable treat boxes. I think they're really sweet. I think they're upside down for you. Now let me show you. You see, I can put in here, just kind of showing you scale. I've got a couple of little hard candies here. I've got a mini Tootsie Roll here and a little sour gumball here. And when I put that in there, it fills it up. So that means that it's not going to cost me a fortune to hand these out. And it's also going to mean that parents are not going to be upset because their kids are eating so much. Now, I'm just putting so much sugar. So I'm putting my little treats down in there, and I'm going to pinch this closed. Now, here I'm going to tie it with a ribbon, and I'm going to use the cutest Halloween ribbon. This black gingham is adorable. It gets a little lost in the shuffle over here. I could color the ribbon, or I brought a couple of others over to see if maybe we want to tie it up. Ooh, I like that black sparkle. That might work. Or I could use the plain white. And I could, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think we're going to take this plain white, and I think we are going to color it. So let me grab, these really aren't ribbon scissors, but we are going to just color that. I think that will be fun. And then this one we're going to tie up like so. And you know, the other thing you could tie these up with is twine. That also will work. Now let's see if this little guy needs to go down a little bit more so that I can pinch this closed and then tie it up. I'm gonna make sure that my my scoring and such, there is a back and a front. Okay, there's the prettiest side right there. So let me go ahead and tie this one shut. Super, super easy. Just squeeze. Sometimes people call these pinch boxes because you just pinch them closed. Look at there. So I will pinch this closed. Oopsie, there we go. And I'm going to do a simple knot, and that way the candy is not going to be flying out of here. And there I have my cute little box. So let's just trim it down like this. I'm not going to put a bow on here because it's such a tiny box. I'm afraid a bow would kind of overwhelm it. Let me grab a marker. Let's do some dark pumpkin pie, just because we can, and this, you guys know this trick already. Oh, Jackie, these would make great holiday placeholders. I like that. See, this is the thing. You can take this same little box and you can do it for any holiday, or even just like a birthday or a baby shower or anything like that. I love the fact that, again, it takes a 3 by 6 inch piece of cardstock, designer series paper, and I'll type this out for you, but that's your markers right there. So it's 1 3/8, 2 3/4, 4 1/8, and then 5 1/2. So those are your score lines on the long side. Obviously that would have to be, because you couldn't do that on the 3-inch side. And then your 3-inch side, you're just going to turn it and score it at 1. That's it. And you just nip out that one little rectangle, and that's it. So this is super easy, and I'm a quick and easy girl. And when it comes to treat boxes and things like this, you know, to me it has to be really like caveman simple for me, because I am not going to spend an hour making one little box. It's just not the way, that just does not float my boat. That makes me a little crazy. So let's see, Valerie is saying you had to change the color of your white ribbon doing that, as I didn't have anything that matched the soft succulent. Yeah, exactly. You can do that with any. And you know, if you don't have Stampin' Write Stampin' Blends, you can also do this with Stampin' Write markers. It just takes a little bit longer to dry, because the alcohol markers, they dry almost immediately. So that's why I like to use these. Now watch what's going to happen here. And you know, when you add that, when you add the ink to this white seam binding, it does really add some body to the ribbon, because this is a super soft ribbon. And so it does add some body. And you see there, when you have the orange on the black, it really, I mean, those are just the classic Halloween colors. And I think it really makes it just come together and say Halloween with very little effort. Again, this is a 6x3 piece of designer series paper, and maybe I will just try a bow on this one. I know I'm upside down. Let's see if we can make it come out looking halfway decent, because this is really soft ribbon, and it might just, let's see, because I've got a lot here. I cut it where I made myself a lot of ribbon. Let's bring this down now. Oopsie, brought it too far down. I think that looks pretty cute. I'm liking it. Oh, look how sweet. Oh, I do like it. Now you could even, I've got it way up at the top, but you could slide this down so that it's not just up at the top, but kind of down a little bit on your treat. And then look how sweet. I mean, I think it is stinking sweet. Let's take this one and let's do the same action. Let's just slide this ribbon down. And then, I think they're really cute. I mean, look at the size. Look at the size of these. I mean, they are tiny. They are tiny. And you make 2 out of a single piece of 6x6 paper. Now, of course, if you have 12x12 paper, then you're going to be able to get 8. But I think that this is perfect little treats to give someone. You can then, let's bring that piece of designer series paper. Where'd it go? Oh, you know what? This is the one I never did show y'all. Isn't that cute? With the little tiny bats and ghosts and skulls, and then of course the haunted houses over here. What I was looking for is, this piece here, because what I can do, let's just pull a couple of these little guys out. Now, you can stamp these and cut them out, but I am going to take this little pumpkin right here, this little jack-o'-lantern. He's not just a pumpkin, he's a jack-o'-lantern, because he's got his little face and he's got his little snaggletooth grin. So let's bring that in like so. I think that's super cute. And let's do the cat over here. So let's do the little kitty, right like so. So again, the stamps, you know, you can stamp them first and then punch them out. But I will say, probably this piece of paper, you know, you get, I think there's 4 of these in there. I would probably cut all of these out with the punch, because then they're already cut, they're already colored, they are ready to go. Oh my giddy aunt, look at the cuteness overload. I love it. Okay, see, I hadn't done this first, so I have to get excited with you, because I had not done this, so I hadn't seen how cute it was going to be. And then I'm going to bring, of course, the jack-o'-lantern. Where'd he go? Here we go. We're going to bring him in right over here. Might be too much orange. Let's see. Should I bring him over here? Let's see. Oh, no, I'm going to leave him here because that's too much black over here. And again, I'm just using, this is what I have out. This is my Stampin' Seal Plus. And boom. I mean, this, especially, you know, if you're going to do a lot of these, my recommendation is you cut your 6x3 pieces, you get your Simply scored out, you get all the scoring done, and then you make the little, make the little boxes, fill them up, then you tie them, you get your little assembly line going. And then you have some adorable, adorable little treats. I can tell you your dentist would even be happy to get these because they have just enough sugar in them to celebrate Halloween, to have fun with the season, but not negatively affect your dental health or your overall health. Hey, Myra, I'm glad you're here. So again, this is just a 6x3 piece. I will type out your score lines for you. Where'd they go? 6x3. I was originally going to stamp these little guys and punch them out, but you know, heck, you've got paper that's this cute. Why not just use the paper and punch these little guys out, and then you're ready to go. And again, I put two little two little hard candies. One of them has a Jolly Roger, and then a little like a sour ball, and the other one has a mini, like a midget, like a little Tootsie Roll midgie. And so yeah, that's it. Teeny tiny treat boxes for Halloween or any other holiday. And again, this is the cutest Halloween. Is it cutest Halloween or cute Halloween? Let me see. Cute Halloween suite. If you did a whole suite, it's $67.50, and that does give you, you know, these. I may do a Facebook Live with these. These, what do you call them? I can't think of the name. Candy. What are they called? They are called Tombstone. Lord have mercy. Tombstone treat boxes. You can see they hold 6 of these little nuggets. Now you see that's dangerous for me. 6 Hershey nuggets, that is dangerous. So, oh Lord have mercy, Valerie, you had a wasp in your house? Well, I'm glad he's out. We don't want him in. So if you get the whole suite, it's $67.50, which is a great buy actually, because you get a whole stack of this. There's 48 sheets in here, which means you have enough. If you just did nothing but these with this paper, you could get 48 and 48. What is that? 96 pieces out of here. 96 little treat boxes. Now you would, if you were like me, you would take some of these little guys out and cut them out. Use your punch on these sheets. But yeah, you could get, you know, at least 75 of these little boxes out of your paper. And then you would have your stamp set. You would have your little, look how cute. See how you can do different little faces on your pumpkins. You know what I like about this stamp set is you can use the pumpkins for your Thanksgiving things, and then you can also make him into a jack-o'-lantern. I love you put a smile on my face. You could actually do that for any time of year. Have a fabulous Halloween and then treat yourself. Again, that could go beyond Halloween. The little spider, super cute. You have a skull. You have the ghost. You have the pumpkin and the kitty cat. And again, the kitty cat will also go beyond Halloween. I mean, this would be super cute for just a cat lover. But if you have a Halloween birthday like me, well then these would be super cute little party favors, teacher treats. You know, these are just the right size. If you wanted to do something to bless like all the teachers at your school or all the teachers in one grade at your school or something, these are small enough that sometimes like the school secretary will let you take these up there and they'll put like one in each of the boxes in the teacher lounge for the teachers. So again, super cute, quick, easy. That's all of that is speaking my name. I am your quick and easy girl. And so this is your teeny tiny treat box for Halloween or any other occasion using a 6x3 piece of designer series paper. Again, if you do the Halloween collection it's $67.50. If you do the collection without the Tombstone treat boxes, it's $57.50. Either way, you get a free celebration item. So that is it for today. Teach Me Tuesday is quick today. It's quick and easy, and I hope you enjoyed my little Halloween treat boxes. And once again, if you came on late, these are my little earrings that Terry Lynn gave me with the cute little black cats. And I think they're absolutely adorable. So I wanted to, since I was doing my spooky Halloween Facebook Live today, I wanted to wear my little black kitty cat earrings that came from Terry Lynn. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I will put up a little inspiration sheet for you, and that will give you the score lines and everything, and the score lines and the cutting lines, and it will also give you the supplies, so that if you had if you wanted to get these supplies, you could. Just to remind you, right here at the very top of my Facebook page, I do have the monthly host code. So if you're not a demonstrator yet and you want to place an order, you can just go into stampitup.com. You can put in that host code and it attaches to me. So that makes it super, super easy for ordering. And I will be here Thursday for something simple and stepped up stamping. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to just comment replay. If you're watching the replay, please share my video because it helps me so much. Take care, boo, and God bless.